Let's be honest. We all want approval. We all want someone to say, hey, I think you should do this, or I think you should do that, or that idea you had was perfect, or the way you do that is awesome. We get stuck in this mode of looking for approval before we make any move, or looking for someone to approve a move we already made. Well, can I change the paradigm here? Your next move, you can't wait on anybody. You need to jump out there and make it happen. I've learned in my 32 years of living that if I'm going to be successful at this life that I only get one chance at, I gotta make moves that best suit me. I can't wait for someone to determine that they think that an idea is good for me. I can't wait for someone to say, you should jump into this particular business. I can't wait for someone to say, hey, Rock, this is something that you really should do and you do really good at that. Even if you suck at something, you are better off jumping into it and making your own decision about what you should do with your life. Don't wait for approval. Jump out there. The only approval you need to seek is God's. Don't wait for someone to say to you that, hey, I don't like that. You probably should try something else. If you've really been called to something and your heart is set on making something happen, you need to get out there. You need to do the research and jump into it. Don't wait for mom. Don't wait for dad. Don't wait for best friend. Don't wait for your job to say, hey, on the side, you should do this or you can do this. You don't need anybody's approval to make your life 100% better than you know that it can be right now. Truth be told, some folks know that you're going to look for their approval. And that's their perfect timing to tell you, no, don't do it, don't go for it. Ultimately, they're scared and they're jealous of what you can do. So anytime you put your fate in someone else's hands who's jealous, you can find yourself in 10 years sitting right next to that person doing absolutely nothing. Don't give them the power to hold you back because they're scared of what you can do and you haven't even realized it yet. Listen, the only approval you need is the one I'm giving you right now to be great, do you, and make it happen. You don't need anybody's approval to love yourself, to get a new job. You don't need anybody's approval to go back to school to get your degree. You don't need anybody's approval not to go back to school and just do what you've been doing. You don't need anybody's approval. Now, you suggesting is always cool, but I don't need that to be successful. I'm moving in the lane I need to move into without your help, without your suggestions, without your approval, because the moment that I rely solely on what you say and put into my universe, that's the moment I made you God and I've limited my future to your capacity to believe in what I can do. And that will never happen. Listen, I'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thanks for subscribing. This is your morning social advice to get you amped, get you up, and get you ready to make things happen and take your life to a whole nother level. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.